Hi, welcome to the Sports Market. I'm Nick Gable, and this is
Ryan Morris.
Yeah, we will be talking about sports, all sports,
And some food.
So, first on the agenda for the day is college basketball. Ryan, what do you feel about college basketball right now? Kansas obviously got a statement win at Texas.
Yeah.
How do you
Shot
feel?
70% from the three-point line.
That
That's
is-
unheard of.
That's amazing. It's really amazing.
It's almost as good as me.
Almost as good as Ryan.
No, but for real though, Kansas is looking really good.
They're looking at as the team to beat.
Yeah. And earlier on some of our blogs, we've talked about how there's no really clear set team to beat.
But it's looking like
But
Kansas.
Kansas, that picture's getting clearer and clearer every day.
The only thing I am afraid of with Kansas is in recent years they have a tendency to flop in March. Andrew Wiggins, they went out in the second round when they had him. So all I'm wondering is this team ready? And can they be good in March? My theory is they can, because you look at their roster, there's 0 lottery picks on that team.
Yeah.
So I think they're ready to do well.
Definitely a really veteran-oriented team.
Okay.
Yeah. They got a bunch of upperclassmen.
We will be talking about soccer. Ryan is an Arsenal fan. Arsenal lost 3-2.
Oh my God, Nick!
Ryan, oh God!
The one thing you could have brought up was Arsenal. The one thing you shouldn't have brought up was Arsenal.
I brought it up.
It's not brought up.
Oh my God.
I don't think. For those who don't know, Man United won 3-2, and they started a team of teenagers. That's as old as us.
Like the TL varsity team. They just fielded a team of 18-year-olds.
18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. And they beat a high-quality team that's competing for a title. But guess what that team does not have? Ryan, point to your chest. They didn't have heart. Arsenal did not have heart. And it showed. It showed massively.
We also don't have a good coach.
That's true. Some people agree, some people disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Moving on to Liverpool, Man City. Ryan, did you watch the Capital One No One Gives a Shit Cup?
I did.
I watched it too. Penalties, always fun, always exciting, keeping you on the edge of your seat for 120 plus minutes.
Caballero is really impressive. Hey,
Great.
Or you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Caballero had a terrible performance in the FA Cup. He gave up 5 goals. But their manager stuck with him and said, "You're going to be good." He didn't have amazing saves during the first 120 minutes, but he made some impressive saves in penalties. Ryan, your take?
He was really impressive in penalties. Joe Hart's spot is really safe. So
Very safe.
I think he's playing for the Argentina spot. He's definitely going to challenge Romero. Because, as good as... you go.
Okay. Okay.
There, I got it now.
Okay, he's got it.
Yeah. Romero has looked pretty impressive, but Caballero...
More impressive.
More impressive. And,
Be interesting to see who starts for the Copel Centennial this summer.
hey, and comment in the section below if you're going to it.
Yeah, I'm not going to it, but I'll be watching at home
Yeah.
with wings. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Draft. Everyone talks about it. We will talk about it. Best quarterback in the draft, Ryan, right now. Who is it?
let me tell you something.
He's going to tell me something.
And I'll tell you guys something also.
He will tell you guys something also.
I'm from Minnesota. Minnesota's close to North Dakota. So I'm familiar with North Dakota State. Carson Wentz is the best quarterback in this draft. And he would have been the best in last draft if he was in last drafts also. He's so good, so mature. And he comes from a winning program. It's in his blood, his DNA.
If you want a winner, you draft Carson Wentz. Unfortunately, there's a team out there that might draft Carson Wentz that we should all pray for. The Cleveland Browns.
That's true.
Everyone, can we get a moment of silence?
The
If Carson Wentz gets drafted by the Cleveland Browns.
The only thing that could flip a North Dakota State winner to being a loser
Is the Browns.
is the Browns
We hate the Browns.
or the 76ers.
And the 76ers.
And Washington State football.
And Washington, they're actually pretty good this year. They had a
Yeah, but it's still like
air raid offense.
It's Washington State football.
Okay.
It's like,
Represented at every college game day. Shout out.
oh, that's true. I actually like that tradition.
I do too. NHL trade deadline. Quick hitter. What did you think about it?
Well, the Wild got this nice little guy from Calgary. I forget his name.
Yeah.
But he was probably good.
Rangers got Eric Stahl,
Yeah.
who's good. I did not look up his NHL rating, but that's how I base my
He's
NHL
good.
knowledge off. He's good.
I remember like I have NHL 14 and in the fantasy draft for franchise mode, he went in the first round, so
That's good. He's a top 32 player. That's great.
he's definitely good.
Okay.
So
We had a Twitter Q&A for those who don't know.
No. We're gonna talk about Chris Humphries.
Oh, we're talking about Chris Humphries instead.
He went to the best college in the world, University of Minnesota. Is he getting picked up by the Hawks?
I don't know. I really don't care. The Kardashian curse is real.
No one cares about Chris Humphries.
Okay, we just have a kind of a crazy fan right now that's yelling at us, but it's all good. We're just gonna fight through that. Yeah, I think it's still going.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So Chris Humphries.
Dingus of the day. There.
You can say it.
Okay, the dingus of the day is the guy who, you know, is a dingus, and he's of the day. Sorry, Carter. We're sorry to do this to you.
His forehead's a dingus also.
His forehead's a dingus. Peyton Manning. Retire already. Should announce it after the Super Bowl, but he didn't. Why did he not announce it? I don't know. There were reports coming out today. I saw on Bleacher Report he may think about coming back. Why in the world would Peyton Manning still play football? I don't know why. He won a Super Bowl. He's tied with Eli. Unless he hates his brother that much, he thinks he can win another one. But honestly, the Broncos won't sign him. The Rams may sign him because the Rams' offense this year will be give the ball to Todd Gurley and get out of his way. And block for him if you're a lineman.
Yeah. And also, he had some like previous like sexual assault charges or something like that. When he was at Tennessee, so
Those are in the past. I feel like he's handled it. He's a mature player.
I feel like if he comes back though, people will bring that up and they'll try to like tarnish his reputation.
And legacy. Legacy. Big L. Not for loser. Legacy.
Yeah, that's true. That's excellent point. But we do this for the fans. So
Shout out to the followers. You know who you are.
if you're watching this video and you have a social media page, Twitter, Instagram, follow us. Our Instagram is the SportsMarket Show.
Okay.
All undercase all together. And our Twitter is sports underscore market 25. On Tuesdays and Thursdays we have Twitter Q&A, and we asked our wonderful fans to post some questions. So we actually got some right here for you. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no! Show them that. Show them.
No. We'll address
Gorgeous
the...
Niang. Gorgeous Niang.
Oh, quote of the day. Quote of the day. So George's Niang, senior night, last night, wasn't today, but still counts.
Canadian.
He's Canadian. Wow. Every basketball player is nowadays. He said about his home in Ames, Iowa, I got a home forever in Ames, and I thank you for that. This illustrates the point that at the end of the day, go 4 years. Because he could have gone out last year, lottery pick. He'll go out this year, he might get drafted in the top 20. But he stayed, he built something. People in Ames said only one person helps out more than the mayor, and that's George's Niang. So, if you're a college basketball player and you're watching this, and you're a freshman, and you want to go get that money, wait for 3 more years, then get that money.
Save that money.
Build a legacy!
Will Dickey. Okay, Q&A. We'll switch off every question.
Let's just answer one question, because I think we might be running out of time.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
You're
we'll
good.
just take one question.
You're good.
Oh, we're good actually. We're good for time. I just
Okay.
don't want your phone to run out, and then we'll just end. We need to end.
So while Nick's finding the questions, I'll just entertain you guys.
What's the future? Actually, I just found the questions.
Okay.
Thank God. Is this...
Oh yeah, Nick.
Okay, Ryan, what are your March Madness predictions? Who is in your Final Four right now?
Hey, give me that pen.
No, you can just say it.
Okay. I think.
Today,
I'm going
Ryan.
Kansas, Providence, because they're really good during March Madness time, and I'll take Colorado as a sleeper team. And I'll also take Iowa State. So 2 Big 12 teams. That's kind of shocking considering the Big 12 sucks during March Madness.
True. That's scary, Ryan.
It's
You want to ask me the next question?
apocalypse, yeah. Okay, so at the Raccoon says #SportsMarket. What's the future of the NWSL?
For those who don't know, the NWSL is National Women's Soccer League. I think it has a bright future. It'll be like, I feel like it's just like the MLS. It'll grow. It'll get better. They don't need to attract the best players in the world because the Americans, as many of you know, are the best team in the world. So therefore, they don't need to attract stars because they'll already have stars. So I feel like their growth can go as the MLS's growth has just gone.
Yeah.
Their growth will go.
Yeah, so the NWSL in mathematical terms, their growth is linear. And the MLS is
kind of horizontally, but still, they're gonna get there.
There's some words
Shout out.
that I'm forgetting right now. Okay, you want to ask me the next question?
Yeah, I think this might be our last question, Ryan.
Okay.
Which one? Is Cal the best team in the Pac-12? Ryan, tell them.
So we're talking about men's basketball.
Men's basketball
The California Golden Bears are currently ranked number 25 in the country.
in the nation.
Yeah, in the nation. So they got a very talented roster. You know, even though the fans haven't been to a lot of games this year, they haven't filled up their arena a lot. But can we have the fan in the
more than Oregon
background?
State.
Can we have the fan in the background just to keep it down? Okay, thank you. But you know, they have a really talented roster in Jabari Bird, Jaylen Brown, Ivan Rabb, Jordan Matthews. They just got tons of players.
Talent.
They have Steven Domingo. Like, they have so many local talent.
I feel like they can go far in the tournament.
Yeah, they could definitely. Because they need to learn to play on the road.
Like sleeper Elite 8 team right there, Cal.
He says Cal. I say maybe not as far, maybe a Sweet 16 bid.
But I feel like
I feel like Colorado's the other Pac-12 team that could go. And just, hey, we're going to be posting on our blog, which is...
just look at our Twitter.
Yeah.
If you don't know, go to Miss Baker's room. It's posted in there.
Yeah, and
on
also,
the whiteboard, unless she erased it.
We're going to post our March Madness brackets. We're going to make sure you guys can say what you want. We really want to engage with you guys. 'Cause we do this for you.
We do this for the followers.
For the fans, yo.
Anyway, okay, so shout out, before we go, shout out Serbian Derby, the Belgrade Derby, soccer match, great match, look it up. Belgrade Derby, look it up.